So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Manx TV video, and in today's video I'll be doing the preview for our game on Sunday as Manchester United head to Craven Cottage to take on newcomers Fulham. If you do happen to enjoy this one, guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up, be much appreciated, while subscribing down below, hit that red button, and also, as always guys, get involved in the comment section, let me know your thoughts, your score predictions going into the game, and how well you think we're going to do. But anyway guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? So this Sunday will be Manchester United's last game before the World Cup break does begin. And first of all, who's looking forward to the World Cup, guys? Because personally I am. It's always a tournament I like to watch. I look forward to it. And we watch it because we believe, we have hope. You know, we live in hope that England can go far in the World Cup. Because who would we be as fans to watch this and just be like, oh, England are not going to win. You know, we have absolutely no chance. Whatever you think about England and their chances in the World Cup, you just got to stick with the lads and hope we can go far. Because we've showed it in the Euros. Although the Euros is a lot harder, a lot easier to get further in, just because you avoid the teams like Brazil, like Argentina, who are going to be major competitors in this year's World Cup. But you know, we have to believe, we have to stick with the lads, and hopefully it will be a good 6 or 7 weeks of watching England, hopefully. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on that. But that does mean that Manchester United will not be in action for that period of time. I think it may work in favour for Manchester United, to be fair. I think a win this Sunday is a must, but then after that, when everyone else goes for the World Cup, which is, you know, the majority of our players, to be fair, you know, Sancho missed out, there's a few that missed out in there, but Rashford's going, Maguire's going, you know, Casemiro, Fred, all of those will be going to the World Cup. But with the players he has that are not going, I think he could work with those and try improving those going forward. And with, as I said, in the break we have, that's a good 6 or 7 weeks of developing them, working with them, trying to get the best out of them, and seeing what they can do maybe in training sessions, and maybe be invented into the squad in further time. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think it's a good opportunity after the season we've had so far. I think looking back at it right now, Erik ten Hag will look where we are at this point in time with the break for the World Cup coming up and think, it's probably where he expected to be fair. He hoped he would be, and we've got there. So that's got to be a bonus for him as well, because with this side, I don't think at the start of the season, we didn't hold too much hope going into this season. I know we're only like a third into the season. There's still a lot of the season to go. But where we are at the moment, as fans, we've got to be happy with it. Not the performance against Villa, but how we've been playing this season in the games we've had. Because we've had so many tough games. You know, Chelsea, we played Arsenal, we played Liverpool, we played City. We played mainly all of the top 6 already, and the majority of it we've got good results. So that's a thing Erik ten Hag can look in and think, you know, we are where we want to be at this moment. There's still a lot of improvement. You know, we've seen that from the Villa game last weekend. We saw it in the Villa game the other day, in the Cup game, and some games this season where if we're off it, we are far away from being off it, you know, from being on it. But when we're on it, we're at the top. You know, we're really good. We're playing some good football. So that's the in-between, to be fair. And that's where he's got to work and start improving on, because there's still a lot of improvement, especially in a lot of these players, which can be found in the squad. So as I said, this game on Sunday against Fulham, let's preview it. So it's a very tricky game going to Craven Cottage. Of course, Fulham, we'll talk about them a bit later, but they're newcomers into this league, and they've taken the league by storm this season, to be fair. A lot of people expected them not to do as well as they're doing, so it will be a very tough game going to Craven Cottage, where, I mean, I think we went there. The last time we went there, we did struggle a bit. I remember it was a really bad game. I think we ended up winning that game, but it was a really tough game, and Fulham really gave us a game. So it's going to be a tricky one, but again, we have to bounce back. We cannot afford to lose back-to-back Premier League games before the break ended. That would be the worst end to the break of the season and the World Cup starting, to lose back-to-back games. So I hope the players respond. Of course, it probably is going to be a changed up side, because Martial hopefully is going to be back in the side. Erik ten Hag talked about it today in his press conference, his praise for him, and he expects him to start this Sunday. And hopefully the thing with Martial is we can keep him fit. We need to keep him fit in this team, because, you know, I think we've been struggling with goals at the moment. It's showing. I mean, the first half of yesterday was terrible. There's been a lot of games this season where we only just scored 1 goal, maybe 2 out of push, and we just haven't created a lot of chances for our strikers. But with Martial there, if you create the chances for him, he will score it at the moment, the way he's playing and the form he's in. And you couldn't say the same about Ronaldo recently, could you? So Martial back into the squad is going to be very important. There's no Dalot for this game, so maybe Wan-Bissaka starts this one, which will be very interesting. We'll get into the lineup in a minute. But again, another question, Lindelof or Maguire, which one of those do you start this Sunday? That's another question we have to talk about, because Maguire against Villa in the Carabao Cup was shocking, but again, Lindelof was not much better in that game. I don't think there's much between them as well. So whoever you pick, you just got to hope is going to do a job for us for the game on Sunday. So be very tricky, guys. But talking about lineups and that, let's get into mine and you'll see it right.
So guys, what's going on? My lineup going into the game against Fulham. So David De Gea returns to net for the game against Fulham on Sunday. Left hand side Luke Shaw, right hand side there is no Diego Dallo, so it'll be Wan-Bissaka having to start this game. I predict, I think it's 75% that he will start this game, because I don't think there's anyone else that would be able to start this one. So I have got Wan-Bissaka in there and Lindelof alongside Martinez. I do reckon they go Lindelof ahead of Maguire. There's been a lot of leaks coming out recently saying that he wants to shift Maguire on. He's very sluggish in defence and all that, so I do reckon he prefers Lindelof over Maguire. So I do reckon we'll see Lindelof alongside Martinez, Casemiro and Eriksen in that midfield. Left hand side Rashford, right hand side Garnacho, who I'm really excited to see again this Sunday. Looked really, really good when he played against Sociedad. Came off the bench against Villa, was our best player on the pitch after that. So he's really impressed me at the moment. He does look like the real deal. We have to be careful with him. We've done it with Elanga where we rush him in too much, and then their standard just drops because you're playing them too much. You're overcomplicating it for them. So I would go Garnacho. Bruno, of course, in that cam position. Up front, I would drop Ronaldo for this game again. He is ill at the moment, apparently, so I don't think he'll be included anyway. But Martial has to start this game for me. He's vital. If we create him the chances, he will score the goals. I'm really glad he's back, and hopefully he can stay fit now and have a long run in the side. But anyway, guys, that's my team going into the game. Let me know what you guys think down below, and let's get back to the preview.
So guys, there we go. It's my team going into the game on Sunday. Let me know what you guys think down below. And also, guys, let me know your teams for the game in the comment section as well. I'll be really interested to see whether you want Ronaldo to start this game if he's available. We've heard Ten Hag saying that he's still ill at the moment. He's not 100% sure if he will be available for this game. And I do expect Martial to start this one. But that's a question for you guys as well. Martial, Ronaldo, who starts this one on their current form at the moment. I think Bruno Fernandes again comes back into the Premier League squad, to be fair. Missed last week's due to a suspension for getting too many yellow cards, I think it is. So having him back into the side is going to be really, really refreshing. We saw how much we missed him last weekend against Aston Villa when they beat us 3-1. He's so influential in this side, he really is. Whether you like Bruno or not, you can't argue against that, because when he's in the team, when you get him the ball, he creates many more chances for this side. When you get a Donny van der Beek in that side like we saw last weekend, when you get him in the side, maybe and Christian Eriksen, who's very, very good at creating, but again, can only do so much at a certain time. But with Bruno, he just offers you that different outlet, which I think we missed big time last weekend's Villa. So yeah, I think him back into the side is going to be really, really good. But again, it's just about creating chances for our strikers, which we're not very good at doing at the moment. And if we can do that, we'll score a lot more goals, because I want to get this side scoring a lot of goals again, because they're capable of it, they can do it, but it's just about getting that last pass right, making that right decision at the right time, which we just need to work on at the moment. So hopefully we can score a few goals in this game. But a bit about Fulham. Fulham this season, of course, came up from the Championship. They made a few really good signings. Daniel James, João Palhinha from Sporting. They brought in Willian as well, who's making an impact for them. Mitrovic is scoring goals for fun this season as well, which again, some people called him a Championship player. He's doing it in the Prem this season. De Cordova-Reid playing well this season. They've got a lot of players in this side who are really, really thriving under Marco Silva at the moment, and they're really looking quite a well-built side at the moment, which you can only put it down to Marco Silva and the job he's doing up for them. They've got some really good results this season. They're sitting in a very good position in the table at this moment, and come the World Cup break, Marco Silva will probably be looking back at it thinking, we've overdone ourselves here. The expectation, we've done that. We were well above the expectation that everyone put on us. So that's Fulham for me, guys. We know their threats. We know what they're doing. Mitrovic is not available for this game, which is going to work in our favour, to be fair, without him. I think they've got Vinicius up front from former Spurs player, which, he's not doing as well. So that could be a bonus to us. But overall, yeah, as I said, it's a game Manchester United need to win. We need to end on a high before the break comes. That's important for me because, again, as I said earlier, losing 2 on the bounce would not go down well with Ten Hag and our fans, to be fair. In games we should have been winning and we should have been getting 6 out of 6 from. So 3 out of 6 is still decent if we can get the win on Sunday. But again, it's a game We cannot be losing, yeah. I know we're at Craven Cottage, I know we're the away team, but we need to bounce back from that. The reaction we showed in the Carabao Cup was absolutely brilliant from going 1-0 and 2-1 down, and we need to bring this into this game and start well. Start well for me is the key thing in this game. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. I'm going 2-0 Manchester United. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. With Maguire at the back, you're never really too sure about that clean sheet, are you? But I do think we will. I think it'll be a strong team, as I said, and I think we will get back to winning ways. So I'm going 2-0. I'm going to say Martial and Bruno Fernandes to score. But let me know what you guys think down below, guys. If you did happen to enjoy, make sure to smash a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe as well. And also get in the comment section with your thoughts and your score predictions for the game. But anyway, guys, that's me done. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.